Hello everyone, welcome back to SlideHunt. SlideHunt provides free video tutorials on computer programming. To subscribe this channel, click on the subscribe button that appear at bottom right corner, or you can visit my YouTube channel by typing www.youtube.com/SlideHunt. Okay, let's back to our topic. Today in this video we will learn how to evaluate a postfix expression. Here I have written an infix expression. In our previous tutorial we learned what are infix, prefix and postfix notation and how to convert an infix expression to postfix. As we know, in infix an operator is placed between two operands, and in postfix operator symbol is placed after operands. Here first we will convert this expression into postfix notation and then we evaluate it. To convert an infix expression to postfix, first we need to check operator precedence and put parentheses at the appropriate places. As we know, multiplication and division has a higher precedence than addition and subtraction, so we perform these two operations first. Then we perform addition and finally subtraction. In postfix expression, operator symbol is placed after operands. So A star B in infix can be written as AB star in postfix. Similarly, C/D or C division D can be written as CD/ in postfix. Next we perform the addition operation. For addition operator, operands are these two expressions, and after conversion we get this one. For subtraction operator, two operands are this complex expression and E. After conversion we get this one. Now remove all the parentheses and braces, and this is our converted postfix expression. Now we learn how to evaluate this postfix expression and how to write algorithm. First we assign some values to these variables. These are the values of the variables: A equal to 5, B equal to 2, C equal to 12, D equal to 6 and E equal to 2. After putting these values, this is our new postfix expression. Now we evaluate it. First we evaluate it manually and then we will use stack to evaluate it. First scan the expression from left to right and find the first occurrence of the operator. For this case, first occurrence of the operator is star. In postfix notation, operands are placed left side of the operator. So for the first operator, preceding two entities will be the operands. For this case, 5 and 2 are the two operands of the multiplication operator. 5 multiplication 2 is 10. Now we apply the same process. Scan the expression from left to right, and the first occurrence of the operator is division. For this division operator, two operands are 12 and 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. Now we again scan the expression from left to right, and first occurrence operator is plus. For this plus operator, two operands are 10 and 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. Then we apply subtraction on 12 and 2 and we get 10. So after evaluating this postfix expression we get 10. Okay, here we evaluate the postfix expression manually. Now we will learn how to evaluate a postfix expression programmatically or by using stack. This is a postfix expression. Now we will evaluate it using stack. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to scan the expression from left to right and check each of the character or token, either it is an operand or operator. If it is an operand, we push it onto the stack. Here we start from 5. 5 is an operand, so we push it onto the stack. Go to the next position. It is also an operand, so push it onto the stack. Go to the next position. It is an operator. If an operator is encountered, we will pop top two operand from stack and perform the operation. Here we will pop 5 and 2 from stack and apply multiplication on these two operands. First we will pop 2 and we store to a variable, let's say operand 2. Then we pop 5 and 5 will be stored to operand 1. Now we apply multiplication on these two operand. 5 star 2 is 10. Now 10 is pushed back to the stack. Move to the next position. It is an operand. Push it onto the stack. Go to the next position. It is also an operand, so push it onto the stack. Move to the next position. It is an operator. We will pop top two operand. First we pop 6. 6 will be stored to operand 2. Then we will pop 12. 12 will be stored to operand 1. Then we apply division on this two operand. 12 divided by 6 is 2. Push the result back to the stack. Move to the next position. It is an operator, so we pop top two element. First we pop 2, then we pop 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 will be pushed to the stack. Move to the next position. It is an operand. It will go to the stack. Move to the next position. It is an operator. We pop the top two element. First we pop 2, then we pop 12. 12 subtraction 2 is 10. Push it back to the stack, and this is our final result. One thing I must say here, if the operands are more than one digit, then you can use here comma or space as delimiter. Here we use comma to separate the numbers or operands. Okay, next we learn how to write an algorithm for evaluation of postfix expression. This algorithm evaluates an expression exp written in postfix notation. The first thing that we need to do, we need to create a stack. Here we create a stack named stack. Next we scan the expression from left to right. For that we use here a for loop that runs from 0 to length of the expression minus 1. Next we check ith position of the expression is an operand or operator. If it is an operand, we simply push it onto the stack. Otherwise it is an operator. So we pop top two elements or operands and store to the variable operand 2 and operand 1. Then we perform the operation. Operand 1 operator symbol, operand 2. Here we use an arbitrary symbol. This symbol will be replaced by an operator that will use in your expression. The result of the operation will be stored to the variable result. And again it pushes back to the stack. If statement is ended here, these statements will continue to execute until the expression is ended. Then for loop is ended here. The final result is stored to the stack, so we pop the top element and store to a variable, that is final result equal to pop, and the algorithm is ended here. Next we learn how to write a C program to evaluate a postfix expression. So let's start. Here first I am going to declare size using preprocessor. Has defined size 100. This statement indicates wherever we get size in the program will be replaced by 100. Next we declare an integer array named stack. In stack size, then int top equal to -1. Here we declare these statements as global so that we can use this anywhere in the program. To get remaining part of this program, watch my next tutorial.